Are you on the other side of this wall? I must have super hearing. Yep, I have super hearing.
Yay! You pulled off the impossible mission again, surprising nobody at all.
Thank you, Nico. I appreciate that.
Still reading Wanda's grimoire, I see?
Yeah? Why? You got an opinion about it?
You're just hurting yourself. I like your determination. No opinion.
No, not really.
Good, because I really don't give a crap what anyone thinks anymore. I just want Wanda back. And I think I may have an idea how to get her back. Well, sorta.
That's great. I approve.
According to her grimoire, it looks like Agatha was helping Wanda control her connection to chaos magic. And since chaos magic is a hell of a lot more powerful and ancient than Lilith, I'm thinking there's a way I can figure out how to use it to undo Lilith's hold on her.
Yeah, that sounds good. Although chaos magic is really unstable and risky, but it could work. I'm not telling. Oh my gosh, the white light is so. Oh my gosh, very paladin. I want to help. No, how creative.
That is incredibly crafty of you, Nico.
I am a crafty witch.
You are indeed.
Although, you don't think I'm being a tad reckless, meddling with hardcore Elder God magic and inventing dangerous new spells with it?
I mean
Caretaker doesn't even think Lilith corruption can be removed.
On the contrary,
Caretaker thinks a lot of things.
Not to take a chance and try something new. Besides, I am curious to see what you come up with.
Me too.
So am I. Speaking of, I've got a lot to do to figure out this new ritual.
You will not let us down.
And if I do, you'll never know because we'll all be blown into itty-bitty superhero pieces.
Oh, wonderful.
Kidding. I hope.
One would only hope. Okay.
Nothing erases doubt like clobbering a malicious alien sludge monster. Eat that, old guard. You're like 300 years old, but you're still new.
Cool. Give Tony Stark a gift from the shop. All right.
Can I?
We are going to hang out. Who would have been our choices? It would have been...
As I said, Hunter, I knew Peter would come up with a solution that was relatively safe. It wasn't nearly as bad as our first encounter with Venom.
True. Not nearly as bad. So it could have been Steve or Blade or Peter. I mean, all of these people would have been cool.
Than ever, kiddo.
But I do, because I have this mission specifically for Tony, and because I do love Tony, I will commit to hang out with Tony first. Because I need to give him a gift. Let's join a hangout, Tones. Fishing, meditation, play. I feel like Tony would enjoy playing cards. Yeah, let's do playing cards. He's a rich guy. He likes gambling.
Why do you have
think.
so much money?
Is a
Great.
reconstituted revenant about to hit me up for cash, or...?
I mean,
what is the point of having so much?
Oh, you aren't kidding. Concept of billionaire didn't exist back then, huh? What's the best way to put this? Money isn't everything, but it's a lot of things. It gets you access and greases the wheels. If you want to make big changes, money is a necessary evil.
I agree with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a lot of money. You know, what matters is how you use whatever money you have, regardless of how much you have. You should try it without. You don't seem bothered by the question. So you admit it's evil. So you admit it's evil. It's not evil. You don't seem bothered by the question. You should try it without. You should try it without. No, I think honestly, Tony Stark's money is a really good asset to him and to the superhero team. You do need resources, and money can definitely help you with resources. Just like Bruce Wayne, like, he uses his money for good. He uses it very productively, and I think Tony, for the most part, does too. You don't seem bothered by the question.
Sounds like you have made peace with it.
Of course not. I do useful things with my money. Most billionaires sit on their wealth so they can become even bigger billionaires. Or worse, they toy with vanity projects so they can lob cars at Venus or write their names across the entire surface of Australia.
That's true, Tony.
You know, standard rich idiot nonsense. They never bother to ask, am I making the world better for everyone or just myself?
Exactly. This is why I like
Or worse,
Tony.
they do, and they just don't care. But that's fine. Makes it easier to schedule them for a hostile takeover.
Cool. Freshly mowed grass. Ooh. I feel like Tony would like... For some reason, I see him as magic for normies. I like this one too. If you suffer magical friends, this will help you understand why they act the way they do. Remember, you're the normal one. I feel like this has Tony all over it. Yeah, this feels like it has Tony all over it. Let's try it. Love the gift.
Always a good time.
Rare swimsuit. Yeah, especially because he's friends with and works very closely with Stephen Strange. I mean, that was just a no-brainer. Magic for normies. I think he would get a kick out of that. That's cool. I got a lot of points. Rare swimsuit, legendary swimsuit, plus 2 critical damage, stat increased. Nice. I got a legendary swimsuit? Heck yeah. Nice.
Well, don't take it too bad. I'm a pro poker player.
Return to Nico Minoru.
For a recently animated corpse who's missed a few centuries of culture, you're a good hang.
Thank you, Tones. I love you too. Okay. Let's take a look at my epic legendary swimsuit. Yeah, that's a nice swimsuit. Would I call it legendary? Not necessarily. But you know what? I do like it, so I'm gonna buy it. And it's legendary, so why not? What were we talking about? Rich people? What were we talking about? Rich people, like, just buying the things that are not really that necessary? Those are nice too, but I like these shorts more. Although I like your red ones more too, Tony. That's a cool looking suit. Oh! Navy and gold? Yes, please. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's talk to Nico
We should
again.
dispose of the sample as soon as our testing is done. Although the Abbey is all but unreachable to Lilith, there is no reason we should take any unnecessary risks.
I hear you. Hey, complete the quest.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thanks, Hunter.
Nice. Stat increased. Beautiful. Let's talk to Doctor Strange. Steven.
I was never much for dancing, if that's what you're after. Hunter, I may have found something of interest to you. The means to surmount that obstacle you were so interested in.
Oh?
The secret lies with the symbiote you recovered. If my suspicions are correct, it can be used to disrupt your troublesome ward in the same way that my own wards of protection fell at the Sanctum Sanctorum.
What do I have to do?
Without going off on an overly technical Starkian rant, the alien itself has a very unusual composition.
Okay.
Its seemingly gelatinous structure seems to interfere with the ward's resonance frequency when channeled with the appropriate magic.
You are not going to ask me to retrieve more of the creature, are you?
I hope not.
That shouldn't be necessary. Although a cooperative venom would be invaluable here, I think we can make do with what's left from before.
Okay.
I left a vial of the symbiote on my desk in the forge. If you're intent on removing the ward, take it with you. Discreetly.
I will take it.
Thank you for pursuing this further, Doctor. I doubt anyone else could have made this kind of discovery.
You're too kind, Hunter. Besides, I think our mutual friend has done quite well in guiding you so far.
What friend is that? I did this on my own, and I am grateful. I'll say and I am grateful. Is he talking about Peter Parker? Hopefully. I'm grateful.
I am very grateful to have such insightful friends.
Say hello for me sometime, would you?
I will, Doctor.
And now I should be getting back to my work, but do be careful out there, Hunter, and don't forget about the vial on my desk.
Yeah, retrieve the vial. Yeah. Let's do that real quick.
This is a distillate from the Venom symbiote. Strange thinks this will dispel the ward.
Might as well. Back to the church. Take me to church. We're gonna go hunting. Over at the church. Oh, but Agatha's over here. Who wants to talk to me? What does Agatha want to say to me real quick?
Hey,
What does Agatha want to say to me now?
The doctor crafted a strange brew that might bring down the ward.
Maybe he learned something new while snooping around in my library.
Maybe.
If nothing else, he knows about you, Agatha. That you are helping me.
That's who he's
He's a
talking
very
about.
perceptive man. Perhaps it's for the best. There's no sense in worrying about it now, at any rate.
Yeah,
Let's see if you can banish this ward.
I would like that. Make sure I read this. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. You have more to say, Agatha?
Hunter?
The doctor came up with something, but I am not so sure.
Try Strange's concoction on the ward.
Okay. That's all she said.
salutations.
Salutations and goodbye, Caretaker. Let's go back to the church. Ooh, there's that one's shut again. Take me to church. Take me to church. Good job, Steven. Oh. What have we here? Explore the cave. Take this before it disappears. Journal of Hiram Shah, July 21st, 1689. The witches have gone to ground like the vermin that they are, but where there is hidden prey, so we shall send our dogs upon them. Torches brighten these grounds every evening as we seek them out. Although only a few remain, we cannot let them grow strong again. We humbly ask Cthon for guidance and strength as we continue this fight.
These appear to be human bones.
I suspect we've finally found the last resting place of Hiram Shah.
Really? Huh.
Judging by the looks of this place, he was locked down here for quite some time.
Huh. And never
I
buried.
can't say I pity him.
I can't say it either.
But how would he have ended up like this?
Someone sealed him in and made sure there was no chance of ever escaping.
Someone?
From what we've seen, I believe this was your mother's handiwork. She must have used the Darkhold page taken from Shaw to seal his fate. Literally.
In his own
And I'm
church.
sure that means Sarah was at the very least aware of what Lilith had done.
Shaw was deserving of punishment. This isn't justice. What is done is done. I'll say what's done is done.
Whether it was right or not, we cannot change what happened here.
I'm glad you understand that, Hunter. Some people never do.
I would not have expected his victims to understand.
I could only imagine how angry Lilith and Sarah were when they finally arrived in Salem. In some ways, locking Shaw down here almost seems merciful.
I do not see the moon seal here.
You're right. I don't sense its power here either.
So what now?
Perhaps Shaw's study deserves a closer look. There must be something we've missed.
Search the study. What did I miss in here? Is there a prompt that I didn't get last time?
There must be something here we've missed.
Looking around. I mean, that's the study, right? This is not the study. The study is in here. The chest is over there. There's sheets of paper here. Oh. Reveal. There we are. Huh.
These drawings.
They're witch warrens. Places where a witch might hide using magical means.
Okay.
Judging from the detail he put into these, Shaw must have studied the warrens for a long time before making his move.
He tortured them there.
Yes, I suspect so.
Why?
The witches wouldn't give up the moon seal. Our gift doomed the Salem Coven to an unimaginable fate. These drawings may yet be useful. I will bring them back to the library for further study. Meet me there tomorrow night.
Okay. This one, Coven Suspect A. This one refused to fight, perhaps hoping that her pacifism would entice me to end her suffering more quickly. It did not. In the end, she revealed nothing, and her hovel was just that with no sign of the artifact. This is the cave by the stones. That's the cave by the stones. I'll have to check that out.
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
She may have been a powerful conjurer at some point, but this one was easily caught off guard in the night. Despite my best efforts, she refused to speak of anything but meaningless drivel. I think I know where this is, too. I've seen that as well. And then this one...
This place looks so lonely.
A vile wench managed to strike me across the face, a mistake she paid dearly for. A thorough search of her filthy warren again revealed nothing of interest. This one I'm not as familiar with. But there are these different symbols. So I think those are symbols that I have seen on signs, so I feel like I know where those things are. But I'll wait till tomorrow night. Okay. This one's right there. Might as well. Ooh, Blood Rider. There's one right here. Get to that in a moment. Let me go to Agatha's altar and see if there's anything I can put in the bowl.
Was this bowl always here?
I have nothing. A rare artifact. Sure.
Well, this looks like it belongs here. Seems my offering was accepted.
Key. Okay. I'll try with a different thing tomorrow. Nice. Another healing salve. I'll take that. Always good to have. Oyster mushroom, oyster mushroom. I didn't realize there were so many oyster mushrooms here. Had I known, I would be harvesting and so close to the abbey. I think that's all I wanted to do today. I think. Tomorrow's another day. Ooh. I'm a popular guy. Let's go pet our
Good
pet.
girl, Charlie.
Five arcane damage. Nice. Okay, we've got a lot of things going on. So about Venom, I know it's not a popular opinion, but Eddie's still in there. I'd rather the demon he wrestles with is the one he knows. I'm glad your friend is alright. Oh, he's not exactly a friend per se, he's kind of a jerk. But that doesn't mean he deserves to have Lilith pulling his strings. I agree with Robbie. Can anyone tell me what's going on in the forge? Yeah, Tony didn't do his 2 a.m. hallway pacing like he usually does. I'm used to it now that its absence woke me up. Strange did not make his 4:30 a.m. trip to get a glass of water. What? Do you all keep a journal? Shared spreadsheet, more efficient. Hey, focus. Why were Tony and Strange up all night in the forge? Same in the day, hanging with my best pal in the whole world, Stevie Strangeo, especially now that he has a book that helps teach him all about it. Tony, there's a whole tin of espresso chocolate missing from the pantry. Now it's missing from all reality. Do not worry, Carol, for we split the tin. Drink lots of water. Now. We are on the verge of wresting the sanctum sanctorum from Lilith's hands. Once you are all safely enclosed in my scrolled abode, we shall all chug directly from the tap of knowledge. You got it, buddy. Steve, haul them both to the shower right away. Cold water, full blast, no less than 30 seconds. Been a while since we've had to do that. Should I give them time to change or haul them directly to the war room? Dealer's choice. I bet you'd make a fine Avenger, Hunter. Maybe one day. It's time for a rematch. This time, my weapon of choice is a controller. You in? You're on. I didn't realize Carol was into video games.
No! Ah, how can this be? You have vanquished me once again.
This is the life. Kicking it with the legendary Hunter. And kicking said legendary Hunter's ass at a fighting game.
You think I'm legendary? I also enjoy your company.
I also enjoy, how do you say, kicking it with you, Carol.
Kicking with Carol.
Yeah, there's hope for you yet. I'm just not sure there's hope for you in this game.
Care to find out?
You realize that you'll need to win the next 3 matches to beat me.
Just press that forsaken restart button already.
Okay, but I'm not going easy on you, Hunter. You're way too good for that.
I
I'm
appreciate
good
that.
now, huh?
Yeah, just not at this game.
Oh, snap. Looks like I'm gonna have to practice more with Peter and Robbie. Didn't feel a thing. Common passive on KO. 10% chance to gain 1 counter. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Anyone else? Anyone else want to chat with me? No? No? Okay.
Hunter, let's catch up.
Would love to, Tony. You and me. You and me, Tony. You and me are the ones to be. Peter!
Seems like you have got a lot on your mind.
You could say that.
Do you need to share?
I always wanted to be good at my job, but now I think it's possible to be so good you're actually terrible.
Say what now?
Explain.
Okay, I really wanted to show off how I could get a sample of Venom's symbiote, right?
Which you
And
did.
you did.
Yes.
Right. Yay me! But in getting it, I left poor Eddie trapped under a heap of rubble.
I wouldn't call him poor Eddie, but it was for the greater good. This is hard for all of us. Eddie deserves his fate. I don't want to say it's for the greater good. He doesn't hear that. This is
We're
hard for all
all
of
going
us.
through the same thing. For every victory, there will be a cost. Some worse than others.
I wish I could be as cool as you. I just keep imagining Eddie and the symbiote trapped under all that stone and brick. I never wanted to hurt them, you know?
I know,
I never
Peter.
wanted to hurt the guy, you know?
I know, Peter.
I know, Peter.
Thank
Eddie
you,
Brock
Hunter.
may be troubled, sure. We all are. I guess that's why I can't shake the feeling that there's more I could have done.
Like digging him out of the rubble?
No. I mean helping him turn his life around. The way real heroes are supposed to.
That's so sweet, Peter. Focus on the battlehead. Maybe you will someday. His life is your responsibility. Maybe
Who
you will
knows?
someday.
Maybe you will someday.
Yeah, big emphasis on maybe. If only Tony or Strange invented some kind of time machine. I could go back and keep Eddie from going down this path.
Stranger
No.
things have happened.
No, we're not doing.
Thanks for
We're
the
not
chat,
playing with
Hunter.
time.
I've got a lot to think about. If anyone needs me, I'll just be here, sighing deeply.
I mean, if you need anything, Peter, just let me know.
Yeah, Eddie and I go back a long ways. If you think the gaping razor-toothed jaw and oozing homicidal skin are bad, you should have read his bylines.
Let's take a look at the gift shop. What do we have? Ooh, Madripoor Pictures. If you ever wanted to see the crystal waters of Buccaneer Bay or take in the ambience of the world-famous Princess Bar, let this book be your guide to the island called the Jewel of Southeast Asia. That sounds cool. Music Box, A Little Girl's Dream, a sweet rendition of the Dazzler classic, beloved by all. We'll see about that. Ooh, Avengers #4, the return of Captain America as he joins the Avengers. The legend lives. Captain America steps out of the ice and into the modern era, helping the Avengers against enemies, aliens, and Atlantean. That sounds like a Steve Rogers thing. I thought I had that already. Do I have more than one of those? Maybe not. But, fantastic. All the gifts. I will buy all of the gifts.
No, absolutely not. You go too far, Nico. Last time you tried to save Wanda, you almost got us all killed. I will not let you risk the safety of this abbey again.
Listen to yourself. I think I have a way of purifying Lilith's corruption, a way of bringing back both Wanda and Banner, and your response is to shut me down.
I say go for
I
it.
told you time and time again, there is no way of removing corruption.
Just because you failed and never found a way of doing it doesn't mean I can't. What are you so afraid of? That I'll actually succeed?
No, I don't think that's what she's afraid
you're
of.
Becoming just like Wanda.
Oh, I see how it is. You always hated her, and now you're gonna turn that hate onto me too.
No, that's not what
I
you said
meant.
either,
Nico,
Nico.
wait.
Like,
Let me
I don't
explain.
agree
I
with
don't need your
Caretaker,
explanation. I
but
need you to stay out of my way.
I think Nico also is totally wrong. Nico's being very presumptuous. I 100% don't agree with many of what Caretaker says, feels, does, but I also, think that Nico is presuming things that are totally not. She's making assumptions that is totally off base, 100%. I mean, she's also younger. She's also younger, so I can't blame her too much. But I'm just saying. Both of them are being kind of tough right now.
Nico is certainly as daring as Caretaker is cautious.
That's why they butt
Attempting to
heads.
remove Lilith's corruption is not a magical endeavor for the faint of heart.
And probably comes at the cost.
Is it even possible to remove it?
I'm
I
not
think it is.
sure, actually. It's something I should do a little research on. But if it is, one thing is for sure. All magic has its price. The question is, are you willing to pay it to help get Wanda back?
I hope so. I hope I am. Depends on the price. I fear no cost. I'm more worried about Nico.
I am not so much concerned with what toll this magic could take on me, but on Nico. I do not want to see her fall.
But you should be concerned with how this will affect you. I know I am. You are more vulnerable than you know. The crack in your collar may be hardly noticeable to the naked eye, but it's a significant crack in your energetic armor. A spiritual vulnerability that cannot be overlooked or understated. A vulnerability she will exploit.
She already is trying.